I'm Blair Corbett, founder of Ark of Hope for Children. For the next few moments, let's discover together how we can all join arms to break the chains of abuse for domestic orphans living in the U.S. foster care system. We've all seen the stories on the news, young children removed from their homes due to severe abuse or neglect. Don't we all breathe a sigh of relief that they're now safe? Perhaps we shed a tear or say a prayer. Then we return to our normal lives thinking their pain is over. Unfortunately, while in traditional foster care, more often than not their pain continues. It just takes on a whole new face. These are America's domestic orphans. They learn survival tactics to live in a system that perpetuates the emotional abuse due to the high numbers of children in care, the low numbers of quality foster homes and bed space, and too few social workers to handle the load. They bounce from home to home and school district to school district, carrying often as little as a kitchen-sized garbage bag filled with their belongings. Often, they are 1 to 2 years behind their peers and have given up the fight to try to keep up in a school system that pushes them forward regardless of their struggles. Too often, they face continued forms of abuse or neglect from foster parents that are ill-equipped and trained to deal with the struggles these deeply hurting children have. They represent the 500,000 domestic orphans fighting to survive in the United States foster care system. Consider these statistics. There are over 514,000 children living in U.S. foster care. Of those, the hope is that 80% will someday return home to parents that have received help to stop their abusive ways. Yet the rest, 115,000 children and youth, await adoption into a forever family, while 72,000 have been waiting adoption for over 2 years. 65% of U.S. orphans have one or more siblings. Yet, tragically, only 30% of siblings live together in foster care. Once separated, they're rarely brought back together, even in adoption. This separation can damage or destroy the strongest relational bond these children have, that of life with their brother or sister. U.S. orphans often bounce between 4 to 6 or more homes per year. I have known young people that have lived in as many as 17 to 81 separate homes before aging out of care. Each move destroys their sense of stability, damages their self-worth, and further destroys their ability to trust in adults. How do we justify a system where 20,000 youth age out of the system at 18 years old every year, while more than half never graduate high school? As many as 60% become homeless at some point in their young lives. It is estimated that 60% or more of our prison population has spent time in foster care. As parents of 10 children, including 5 special needs children that we have adopted from foster care, my wife and I knew that something had to change. We founded our nonprofit organization, Ark of Hope for Children, to be a faith-based form of care for America's domestic orphans from birth to 23 years old. Using our own family as the model, we have molded a solution that we know will bring about positive, lasting change in their lives. Ark of Hope for Children will break the chains of past abuse and lead each of these children into lives filled with faith, hope, and love. Our staff and counselors and volunteer mentors and tutors will equip the children to be successful, hope-filled members of society. Our Ark of Hope umbrella of focused care will counsel, equip, educate, and encourage each child. Through compassion and unconditional love, we will bring the change that they so desperately need and deserve. We realize that education may be the most key element in equipping foster children to be able to move beyond their current circumstances. With our heavy emphasis on education, we will lay a strong foundation so when they leave our care, they will have as many possible options available to them. Volunteer tutors will help them catch up to and keep up with their peers. Volunteer mentors will play a key role in empowering our children and youth to handle life's daily challenges. We will work hard to find love-filled homes for residents that become available for adoption, including encouraging our foster parents to adopt them. Our siblings will always stay together when adopted. We hope you will consider partnering with Ark of Hope for Children in some way as we leave a legacy of hope for the otherwise broken lives of U.S. orphans. These children and youth need and deserve the hope that we can bring as you link arms with Ark of Hope for Children, and together we change futures one child at a time.